Hi everyone, so Happy New Year to you all. May it be blessed with good health and happiness. That's my thing for this year, health and happiness. So I'm going to be doing something different this year. I want to try and do things different. I say it's not a New Year's resolution, but it's just a little bit of encouragement for me to try and use up my junk, to maybe incorporate a little bit more arty things into my personal journals that I'm going to be doing for myself, because I've really not done that in a long time. I've kind of slacked on that. So I'm going to be using things like book pages, maybe creating a little bit of art, or just popping in things into journals that inspire me, make me happy. So they're going to be like my happy journals. I'm probably never going to know what I'm going to do until I open the book up and see. So I'm going to start off with a small journal to start with. I'm not going to overwhelm myself with a great big chunky journal, because I know for a fact that it will put me right off. So I'm gonna I've been inspired by lots of ladies like who do proper junk journaling, like Joy DeFee, who else was I watching, Meg's Journals, and a lot of the ladies that are doing the junk journal January now. Obviously I'm just getting over being ill with like a flu. Whole family had it, and I'm kind of 2 or 3 days behind now, and I don't want to stress myself out and jump onto that and then try and catch up and do what I've got to do anyway. So I may do things that revolve around the prompt list for that, but I'm not going to do it for the whole 31 days, which I'm really sad about, but obviously I didn't know I was going to be ill. So anyway, I'm going to put together today in this video, which will be part 1, and I'll do a playlist for this, and whatever the title of this video is will be the title of the playlist. I don't even know what it's going to be yet. So I've just picked out a few things, some book pages. This is from a big flower book. I've got an envelope, brown envelope, and probably came with a bill. I've got I think I've got 2 of these. Got 2 Edith Holden pages that I just pulled out. This is from a sports like encyclopedia. This was the other half of that. And in these as well, I will probably do tip-ins, add in pages, add pockets to it, whatever I feel that I want to do. That is from England is a Garden. This is from a wedding bouquet book, flower arranging book, and this is a map book, and it is from Hillingdon. I used to live in that area years ago, about 15 years ago. I used to live actually down here somewhere. See if I can find it. Anyway, I used to live around here. So I'm going to use that in there because that's relevant to me. So I did actually start folding these up, and so I'm just going to fold them how I want them to go. So this, I'm going to, you know, no real measuring to this whatsoever. So I'm going to have a little flip there, so that would be good for adding something on to flip out. And this, I'd already folded that, so let's put that there and let's put that there. And like I said, I'd already folded that, and I want it all, I may just jiggle these around a little bit more. So I have this, so I'm just going to fold that in half, and this I may do that away and make a pocket like so. Fold it that way, I think, because you don't have to have everything going that way. That's right. This what have we got here? We've got this book page, which, let's see, I've got too much on the little bit of space that I have here. See, this actually might look well like that away, like all the pages going. Yeah, that's better. See, that's better all by itself. Right, so we'll do that side and that. And this is about ice skating. I know nothing about that. I've only ever done it a few times in my life. and I think the first time I nearly got my fingers chopped off. Right, so do you want that there? I'm gonna, since that is quite colourful, I'm gonna put that there like so, and I'm gonna have that bit staggered. This, I want to take that part off. I really don't want to see that. Just use my ruler. Oh gosh, I didn't even check to see if I'm in frame. This is my new, I'm using a new phone. It's not like up, it's I didn't actually upgrade. I actually went for just a phone above mine, because I had my other phone for about 3 years. It was a 3-year contract, so I went from a 10 to a 12 or 11. Was it an 11? I can't remember. But I know it's going to be better. I like that. Right, that's a little bit tatty there, so I'll just trim that. And I've sorted out, oh geez, the amount of letters that I have. I just I just file them in a drawer, a messy drawer. And right, that I'm going to fold that back just to give me an idea of where I'm going to cut that. Yeah, so I've got tons and tons of envelopes now, like window envelopes. So they'll be great for like using in my junk journal, books, and my making window pockets, that kind of thing. Right, okay, so that's my little signature. I'm just going to go now and find something for the cover. Whilst looking for a cover, I found another book that I forgot I had with butterflies. I'm going to incorporate that in a second. I found this. I don't know how I'm going to use this. It was somebody said, I think this might have been Crafty Irina that sent me this years ago. Right, and oh, where is it? Look at all the beautiful images in there. Well, not images, they're paintings by somebody called Thomas Kincaid. I think that's his. Is that Kincaid? Yeah. But look at them. I might have to use some of these, you know, oh, look at that. That's beautiful. And that could live there. Anyway, right, I found that. And then I've got this big Reader's Digest Atlas of the World. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through that, pick 2 pages out of this so that I've got a good strong cover, and I'll come back and show you what I've picked. Okay, let's incorporate this into that somehow. I think I'm going to keep it like lengthways, so shame I'm going to lose that butterfly, but we have, oh, we have a butterfly the other way anyway. Oh, that way. See, both sides of that are okay. I'm not worried about the page not being completely straight. This is a junk journal. It's for me. It's for fun. It's not supposed to be perfect. There we go. So I'll have a pocket there. Let's see where we can put that. So as I've got quite a bit from that large piece, which is my biggest page, I just like the idea of it all coming in this way, like I said, like that. Do I want that away? Let me see. So this has just messed up everything slightly. Not really, it's just how I want it. You know what? I actually don't want that now. Still want that though. There we go. Okay, right, so that's me incorporated that extra page in. Right, and these 2, set that there for a second. These 2 book page, atlas pages are from Europe, United Kingdom. Right, so I told that a little bit rubbish, didn't I? Let's see. So I'm kind of going to have to back them like that. And just line that up a little bit. Okay. And what I'm going to do, this is going to be a bit difficult because I've got a lot of space here. So this is going to be on my front piece. I'm just going to mark that with a pencil about here, and I'll just kind of line that up like there and there, and then I'm going to just fold that, and I'm going to fold that piece in as well, because I might create, I don't even think that's straight, but here we go. I'm going to fold that in, there we go, like so. Is that straight? More or less. Because I will probably decorate the cover for that anyway. And here, so that's going to go in there like so. And all I want to do here is trim off from about there. So I'll get my trimmer. Oh, I've got all my books sitting on there now. So we will trim that like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch all the way around. Excuse me. With this piece here, I don't know whether to make that into a pocket like that, a double pocket or a flippy pocket. Let's see. I could have that flipping out, have that as a little tuck. Okay, let me go and stitch this and I will be back. Okay, so I have stitched all around that, made that a pocket, made that a flap. I'm going to sew this in now, which will be with some waxed linen thread. I also run a little bit of beeswax on it, even though it's waxed anyway. It's just for extra. So normally I know how to judge this, but for the video purposes I am going to do 1, 2, 3, because I may want to add a dangle. Who knows? Just don't know what I'm going to be doing. So this, I just kind of rub this up either side of the waxed linen thread already. I just like it a little bit more waxier than what these are. What they are, sorry, my coffee is in the way. So I'm not going to do any measuring, as in like I normally find the centerpiece in my signature. I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to guess it. I normally use my ruler to do it, find the centerpiece and measure up each side, but this is just making sure that everything is where it wants to be, or where I want it to be. So when I sew it in, it's going to be, there we go. Okay, so yep, that's where I want it all. I'm just going to sit that in there like so. You can, or just move that. Hang on a sec. Where's my clip? I did have, oh, I found one. I've got some of these big clips. I need to get some better ones, because this is all staggered in page sizes. I just kind of want to keep I'll just keep the one side of it in place. Can't find my other ones. I've got things hanging off the other ones, but right, so I'm just gonna guess the middle and put a hole, and then just down here. Oh, it's a bit thick there because we've got a couple of pockets. And then again, this is a pamphlet stitch or a figure of 8. If whoops, if you're not familiar, trust this to happen. My fingers don't want to work. My legs actually don't want to work today either. I'm just holding that there to punch that through like so. There we go. So then I just go through the middle and in through the bottom, and it's come all the way through. You can either go straight up through there. I like to go back through the middle first. Try not to go through any of the fibers on the linen thread or the string, whatever you're using, and then that comes up like so. Sorry, it's all higgledy-piggledy. In through there. We have on that side, making sure that This is all nice and tight because you don't want it to be loose. Let's give a little pull, and I do a knot, maybe another one just for luck. Keep them down there because I may add some bead dangles. Hope that was all in frame. Okay, then like I said, I'm going to keep that like so, but what I am going to do is I'm going to decorate this cover. This is me, that this really would kind of be my first pieces into this. I'm just going to clip that there like so just now, hold it down. So I found this. This is a piece of scrap from a digital from who's it from? Dreams, etc. Okay, so I'm going to use a few little pieces off of that. I've already cut the butterfly out, and I am going to just do, I like that green, this green, so I want to try and do things a little bit colourful this year. I don't know if any of you know, or I showed on the well, one of the groups, chat group, junk journal junkies, the chat group. Andrea ARTYmaze gifted me a gel plate, gel plate, and I had a little play with it. Nothing exciting, but I'm gonna be using that a lot as well this year because and I did actually want to get out in the sales and get some more paint, but I've not been well, so I will hopefully get out soon and pick up some acrylic paint. The range here in the UK have got some lovely acrylic paint, like I'll show you the brand. Where is it? If I can reach it. Oh, there it is. It's called Art Studio Medium. They're $1.99 for 120ml worth of paint. I've used some of it already. I don't know why that's wet. No, it's like condensation because I haven't been in here for a few days. Well, for about over a week. But yeah, I've got a few colours. That was the only one I could reach. I've got red, black, I think, this colour, and I've got loads of other little acrylic paints. So, excuse me. I want to get some more of them. Right, that's nice as well. So as I've got loads of scraps, I'm going to be using them. At this precise moment, I kind of feel like I just want to sit and play in this book all day, all night, and I might very well do so. Because I've missed out. I've missed out of being in here for ages. Like, I'm just kind of playing around here to see what goes, what don't. That's too much. I know I've got my butterfly, maybe a bit of book page. I need to put a clip on here. That I've got this little clip. That might be better. It's just to hold that shut. Hold it shut. Might not even go with any of this. I'm just looking for some other scraps. Got a little bit of this book page that I didn't use. Oh, hello, fingers work. Might actually break that up that way. I just want some form of, might not even use that at all actually. We'll see how this goes. So I'm just, you know, this is none of this is planned out. Just grabbing some more scraps here. We'll just tear that. This is from Tsunami Journals. one of her ledger kits, which I purchased just before Christmas. Don't know why I'm going to keep insisting of bringing that piece in there. I'm not actually sure of it. Sorry, Moscow whiff. Right, stay there. Right, I do need, that's too stark for me. And it's, don't want that white. Maybe that's what's making it a little bit too much for me. Too much white at the edges. Just gonna ink that up. I think the rest of the videos that I'll do for this will be just a little intro, and then I'm going to try and do a voiceover so that I can speed it up a little bit, make sure the videos are not like an hour long, and you know, I can still talk you through. I haven't tried doing the voiceover thing yet. Should be fun, especially when I start saying all the wrong things. Right, so I don't know why I'm just so insistent in having this green on there. It must be something like, maybe that needs to go under there. And I need something, I want something else with this butterfly. I need something going up here. I don't know what. Got a right mess going on. Right mess. Oh, I just found some labels as well from something. I just tore the whole thing, but I don't know what that's from. But a nice label would be good on there. Little label peeking. All right, we still need something for up here. Oh, did I just see a lady? Saw some of these. Do I want a lady? Because I do like ladies. Vintage images of ladies. May not even use this, but you're watching the process. I mean, this is how we all work, isn't it? It's like, so you kind of like that, but still need something there. What do I need there? What do I need? I'm gonna have a rummage. I don't want to pull everything out in front because I'm gonna mess that up. I'm gonna have a rummage and I'll be back. Okay, so I've pulled out a few other things. I'm trying to keep all that in how I want it so far. With my butterfly and my label and my two little girls on there. I've got tickets here. There is some, obviously I'd have to colour them up. Oh, hang on. Let's see how that is going to look. Just ink up that because we don't want it white. Well, I don't want it white. If you like white, then good. Just not appropriate for me at this specific moment in time. All right, let's see what that says. Probably says no, Yvonne. Butterfly's too big. I did have another butterfly somewhere. I cut one out ages ago. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. But then that is really popping. That is not. No, that's not. All right, the butterfly, the hearts are not staying. So that's staying and that's staying. Shall I have that coming out there? There's a little scrappy piece there. Ticket. Right. Do we want that ticket? Oh, here we go. We're getting somewhere, I think. Maybe another ticket up here. I'm liking that. And you know what? I'm going to go a bit ticket mad here. I'm going to have another ticket down there as well. And shall we have that further up? Right. Yay. I think I'm winning. I think this is what I'm going to go for. I do. I want that up a little bit. Okay, let me just have a look through the camera to see how cool that looks. Okay, I'm going to glue all that in place and then I'm going to be back. So, I have... Sorry, I just had a bit of chocolate in my mouth and I forgot I had it in my mouth. Anyway, I've glued all that down. That's why my voice sounded funny. I've got these and it's got words and labels in it. I've actually got about 2 or 3 of these. So I've pulled that label out that says journal. And I pulled that out. I think these are both from ARTYmaze and I wanted to use the word inspire and maybe discover, because that is what I'm going to be doing through here, is inspiring myself and discovering myself. So discover, they seem quite appropriate. These have just been, I think these were printed on my laser. And inspire, might not use the word journal. Inspire and discover, that's what I said, wasn't it? So what I will do is, when I release this video, I will also release the first creation that I'm going to do inside. So you'll be able to see this and then watch the next bit, and then see, they quite like that. I didn't like the white on that, but I like the white on that because it's made it pop a little bit. I need to find my fine tipped markers as well to kind of do some doodling. So do we discover and inspire, or inspire and discover? I think we discover and inspire. Okay, so I'm going to keep that just the white that it is, because that is what my little heart likes. And like I said, this is just all about me venturing into 2023, trying to be a little bit more arty. A little bit more arty. I need something here. I may have to come back to it because I don't want to like spend too much time on something and maybe just do something because of the sake of doing it. I can always come back, because this is going to be like a work in progress journal. I am going to put a bit of bling on there, and because we all like a little bit of bling, don't we? Ugh. I obviously didn't put the lid on that properly. Pay more attention. It's not cheap. Right, a little bit of glue here. Get the lid on. Get the lid on. Can't afford to keep buying that kind of glue. And there we go. Excuse all the mess, but that is my junk journal, inspirational journal for however long this lasts. And what we'll do when this one's completed with projects that I'm going to be doing in it, I will do another one because, well, because I can, because I want to. Okay, so hopefully you like this, and go over and watch the next part. And like I said, I'll put this in a playlist, and at this precise moment, don't know what the playlist will be called, but it will be linked below, and you'll see them all as they come up and you could become live on YouTube. So thank you for staying with me and watch me do this. I'll just do a quick flip because I didn't do that, did I? Pocket. This is a junky journal. And like I said, this is inspired by many people, but the 2 people in particular that I've been watching the last couple of days is Meg's Journals and Joy DeFee, and there's a few other ladies, but I'm just new to subscribing to them, so I can't remember the names. Okay, and then we're going to do something with that. Okie dokies. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.